Welcome to Credentials. Inside of Credentials, you have two options. You have certificates and badges. There's a quick little explanation here at the very top. Certificates are great for giving people something to show for completion of a milestone, progress, and building trust. It's like a course or challenge or event or training. Badges, however, are quick little visualizers of rewards for smaller wins, like finishing a lesson, submitting a form, or passing a quiz. Badges may keep people engaged and motivated. Of course, these are suggestions on how to use them, and you can use them however you see fit. Okay, let's get started. Underneath the credentials section, you have a couple of templates, issued certificates, and issued badges sections. You can select the dates on a few of these. For example, I've got this one certificate that is created. I can go over here to the right-hand side, and I can preview, set expiry, edit, delete, and clone. If I preview this, it'll open it up in a new patch, and I can see this credential verification. I can share the credential. I can see who is issued to, issued by, add it to my LinkedIn profile, and download. So with that being said, let's create a template. Whenever I create a certificate or a badge, I can choose from the create page. Let's do certificate. I can choose from scratch or from a template. We'll go from a template. We'll choose this one, and we'll click on create. Once I'm happy with the design, it'll open up in a new design editor. A design editor will open up where we can edit the name in the upper right-hand corner. Once we've chosen the name, we can choose a template here on the left. We can choose the text, elements, frames, images, signature, background, and choosing to resize. Each one of the text sections, once they've been added from a template or if you've added it yourself, can be edited and moved around. You have the ability to throw in a custom value, which is super powerful. When you select from a custom value, you could do something like a full name. For example, this name, surname, we probably want to replace with something like full name. That will then replace it and keep the original styling that we had before. There's also the ability to layer items, such as bringing them forward, bring them backward. We can duplicate and delete sections. And of course, once we're happy with everything, which everything looks pretty good, then we can go and choose to preview it, save it, or send it. Whenever we click on the send button, we can choose to add the instructor name, choose the recipients, and the email template. You can of course click on the modify button on the right hand side and choose to edit a new template for your certificate before you send it. You can add new recipients from this page and multiple recipients. Once you're ready, you can send that email. Of course, certificates aren't just limited to sending from the certificate page. Certificates can also be awarded by completion of different courses, and you can use automations to award them. Okay, let's build a badge. When creating a badge, we can choose from some templates as well. Once we've found one that we really like, we can click on create. We will see a very similar design editor where we can choose on a template, load it into the account, add some additional text, choose from some elements, and add an image if we want. In this case, we probably want to replace this with a custom value. We'll do a first name instead. It looks a little big, so resize it. Once we're happy, we'll click on save. We can then choose to send with very similar details. Once all of these are created, we'll be able to see who these badges and certificates have been issued to and choose the selected dates. Of course, you can set up memberships, courses, forums, and all sorts of stuff and ways to award these credentials and badges.